Stock verdict is for informational and entertainment purposes only. Nothing in this video constitutes financial advice. Always do your own research before making investment decisions. Not affiliated with Vistra Corp, Donald Trump, Nancy Pelosi, or anyone else who definitely should not be allowed to trade stocks while writing the laws about trading stocks. What do Trump and Pelosi agree on? This stock. Court is in session. Today we are putting Vistra Corp on trial. Ticker symbol VST. It is a power company from Texas. Not a chip, not an app, not a founder with a podcast. Just a company that makes electricity. And somehow, it might be the most interesting stock in the entire market right now. Not because of what it does, because of who bought it. The case file. NYSE. Ticker VST. Current price, around $157. Market cap, $50 billion. Revenue in the first quarter of 2026, $5.64 billion, up 43% year over year. Net income that quarter, $1.03 billion. That is a swing from a loss the same time last year. Forward price to earnings, 15 times. Analyst consensus, buy. Average price target, $231. Potential upside from current levels, over 40%. Those numbers are real. That growth is real. But honestly, none of that is why you are watching this video. You are watching because of what comes next. The Pelosi trade. In January 2026, Nancy Pelosi, through her husband Paul, exercised 50 call options on Vistra stock. Strike price, $50. Stock price at the time, around $150. That is a 200% gain on the options, on a utility company from Texas. Now, a portfolio that mirrors every single Pelosi trade since 2014 would have returned 915%. The S&P 500 returned 200% in the same period. So either Nancy Pelosi is the greatest stock picker who has ever lived in the history of human civilization, or we are not going to finish that sentence. The Trump trade. In February 2026, Donald Trump bought Vistra shares, then bought more in March. Donald Trump and Nancy Pelosi. Two people who have not agreed on a single thing in approximately 30 years. Both quietly bought the same boring Texas power company within 60 days of each other. We are not saying anything. We are just saying the actual bull case. Now here is the thing. This is not just a meme trade. There is a real reason two of the most connected people in Washington are buying a power company right now. And the reason is AI is eating the electric grid alive. Every time someone asks ChatGPT something, electricity. Every time a data center renders a video, electricity. Every time a server runs a training model the size of a small country, electricity. One AI query uses 10 times more power than a regular Google search. There are billions of those queries every single day. Vistra has signed a 20-year power purchase agreement with Meta for 2,600 megawatts of nuclear power. 20 years. Meta is not a company known for 20-year commitments to anything. They also have a deal with Amazon Web Services for 1,200 megawatts. Also nuclear, also carbon-free, also 20 years. The AI revolution needs electricity the way a toddler needs attention, constantly, loudly. And it will absolutely destroy something if you do not give it what it wants. Vistra has what it wants. The dirty secret. Now, we have to talk about the coal. Because Vistra is not exactly a green company. They still operate coal plants in Texas, including a plant called Martin Lake, which has, at various points, been the single largest mercury polluter in the United States. Mercury. The thing that drove hatters mad in the 1800s, still being emitted in 2026. by a company whose stock Nancy Pelosi just made 200% on. They are retiring coal plants. They have a net zero by 2050 commitment. They are converting old coal sites into solar farms. One is now an AWS solar facility, which is exactly the kind of sentence that makes everyone unhappy for completely different reasons. Is a company getting credit for stopping something it should have stopped 20 years ago? We will leave that one in the comments section. The bear case.
Now the part where we rain on the parade.
1. This stock is up over 700% in 5 years. You are not getting Pelosi's deal. You are getting the story after most of the movie already happened. 2. Rising treasury yields are quietly hurting utilities. When bond rates go up, money rotates out of stocks like this. It is boring, but it is real, and it does not care about your thesis. 3. Vistra took on $4 billion in new debt this year. Yes, they got upgraded to investment grade, which basically means, congratulations, now you can borrow even more. 4. The most bearish analyst on Wall Street has a price target of $97 on this stock. That analyst exists. We're just mentioning it. The verdict. Trump bought it. Pelosi bought it. Meta signed a 20-year nuclear contract with it. Amazon signed a 20-year nuclear contract with it. 13 analysts have a buy rating with a $231 price target. The company made $1 billion in 1 quarter off AI electricity demand alone. The verdict on Vistra Corp. VST. Conditional buy. Buy on a dip toward $150. Stop loss at $130 if you are nervous. The Meta and Amazon contracts do not care who wins the next election. The data centers do not turn off at night, and Vistra owns the switch. One final thought. If the two most politically opposed people in America are both quietly buying the same power company, maybe electricity is the one thing we all still agree on. Or maybe they both know something we do not. We report, you decide. Court is adjourned. Stock verdict is for informational and entertainment purposes only. Nothing in this video is financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions.